Hi, it's me again. Wait, hang on. You know which me, right? Like, I mean, I know you know me, but do you know which me from when? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. That's what I was asking. I was afraid for a moment that I'd gotten the dates wrong and maybe I was visiting you from before the last time I visited you. I wanted to give it a few days for you to, absorb it all and, oh, you'd assumed it was a dream. I hadn't taken that part into account. Okay. Well, it wasn't a dream. Ta-da. Flesh and blood. Here you go. Touch my hand. There you go. Here, shall I pinch you? Okay, good. So for you, it's been, what, a couple of days, right? For me, it's been a little bit longer. We now have the ability to bring people with us. Okay, so it seems like we got ourselves into a little bit of a loop like I was worried about. So me coming to visit you to warn you not to do things that would change the future, well, you listened. And so we moved forward, you didn't do them, so I didn't come back to speak to you. And since I didn't come back to speak to you, you then in turn did not avoid doing the things that made me come back here to begin with. So we got stuck in this little loop. So officially, oh, no, I don't remember it personally, but our son the scientist has found a way to record the interactions. By the way, keep that in mind for the future because your older self last time got a little frisky with my younger self, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little weird. I mean, yes, it's me, but you didn't have to hit on me, right? How am I supposed to feel about that as an older woman now? Really? Uh, you're you're just saying that. You really think I'm still hot? Oh. Okay, well, okay, but keep in mind. eh, Our son is still watching. Nobody needs to watch their parents hit on each other, so. But thank you. Oh no, you didn't do anything inappropriate. I mean, the age difference was iffy, but since it was me, I don't know. Was that inappropriate? It might have been inappropriate, but I was already married to you at the time. I mean, I was married to you. Actually, that means an older man hit on your wife. An older you. Maybe we should both be upset about this. You know what? I can't even think about that right now. We've got too much to do and too little time to do it. Let's go. Oh, no, you're right. Time does take on a new meaning at this point. But no, what I mean to say is we only have so much power with which to do it. And I don't want to keep coming back here. So let's get this right this time, okay? Okay, well, so you know how this whole thing started. I said something in anger you took to heart. You felt like I didn't love you, right? Well, when I came back to talk to you, you went back in time to talk to me, aside from just hitting on me. And I didn't say those ugly things, but I was still pretty angry and it sort of festered. And we had sort of the reverse problem. I felt like you didn't care about me. So we've got to try a different tactic, right? I need to make you know that even though I was angry, I loved you. Love you. Will love you when I say those things. Even if the older me and the older you are still having issues. We're trying to make it right and undo the hurt that we've caused to each other. Right? So, here's my plan. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make you every bit as secure as you can possibly be in the fact that I love you. So that when you hear ugly words, you recognize them for just that. anger and words and a moment of madness because none of us are perfect. I'm not saying that you have to accept what I say and just absorb it. I'm not saying that you can't get angry at me for what I say. I'm not saying that you can't have anger of your own for what I say. But doubting that I love you, you should never do that. Never. Come, let's take a look. Oh, you'll want to shut your eyes for a sec. It gives you a sense of vertigo when you first... Whoop. Okay. Take a look at that. Oh, no. You're not looking for me now or even in the future. I took you back. We'll have to stay hidden here because you and I don't know what's in our future yet. But look, you can see me looking at you, watching you. I remember this day because I felt so unseen. No. I don't mean to make you feel badly. But I was so smitten with you. I had such a crush. And you didn't even seem to know I was there. You certainly hadn't noticed me as a woman yet. Just somebody a friend of yours knew. Our age difference isn't much, but at that point it meant that you had graduated high school and I hadn't. We were just in different places. I'm not sure if you even knew how old I was at this point. You just knew that I was friends with your friend. And still in high school. It wasn't going to be until much later that you actually noticed me. Do you remember? Do you remember when? Oh, I ran into you in a grocery store. You said that a bunch of people that we both knew were going to a movie, and you asked me if I would like to go. I didn't think that you were asking me out on a date. Well, because you'd never shown any interest in me. I always spent my time looking at you just like that, with you looking the other way. That day you asked me out, I thought you were just being friendly, because I knew the other kids who were going to be in the group. It wasn't until we were driving home and you dropped off everybody before you dropped off me, and then asked if I'd like to hang out a little bit longer. That was when I had the first inkling that you had asked me out on an actual date. But I still looked at you like that when you weren't looking, even after we were dating. Even after we were married. Okay, we're done here. Next stop. We are here so that you can hear what I say to my mother in the next room.
Every day I love him more. The better I get to know him, the better I like him.
There.
I can't wait for the next
Listen.
50 years together.
Did you hear that? I said the better I get to know you, the more I like you. Oh no. This wasn't when I was a kid. This was just before we got married. Take a look at the monitor over there. My social media is open. Me and all my girlfriends planning for my bachelorette. Look at the way I talk about you when you're not seeing or hearing. How happy I am. How lucky I am. how wonderful it is to be with you. But you know what? That is easy to say when you're about to get married. Let's see what it was like a few years after we were married. Shh, 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 shh. No. We're in the ladies' restroom. Just listen. Took me forever to figure out what day this happened, even though it was just a few years ago for me. But it's the type of thing you don't make note of at the time. Finally dug up old phone records to be able to figure it out. Oh, here we go. I'm coming in. No, I'm not going to tell him. Well, for one, what good could it do? I already handled it. I shot it down, he accepted, and my husband does not need to know that some other guy has been hitting on me. Whew, especially not that guy. Yeah, he is good looking, isn't he? Yeah, but no, not enough. Because my eyes may enjoy him, but my eyes and the rest of me all enjoy my husband very well, thank you. Yeah, it would take a whole lot more than pretty. Actually, no. No, I take that back. It wouldn't take pretty, it wouldn't take rich, it wouldn't take smart, it wouldn't take all of that rolled into one. There's just nothing. There's nothing that could tempt me. Because I already have all of that in my husband. I'm perfectly satisfied. That guy can never be better. Different, sure, but not better. Why would I be tempted by something else when I'm perfectly happy with what I've got? Yeah, it is nice. It's very nice. It is very good to be me. All right, you know what? I've got to get back to work. I will talk to you later. There. That was it. That was the week before we went on that trip, where I said such ugly things. I am sorry. I will always be sorry for what I said, for what I'm going to say. But I didn't always express my love in ways that you saw. I expressed it in kisses and compliments and telling you I love you, yes, but every day I expressed it. I expressed it to other people. I expressed it in how I always plucked the mushrooms out of the stew that I gave to you. I expressed it in having your children. I expressed it in cleaning the toilet for decades. And I saw when you expressed it by taking out the garbage. And I saw that you expressed it by putting yourself between me and the curb when we were out walking on a sidewalk. And I saw that you expressed it when you got up in the middle of the night with our infants and early on the weekends so that I could sleep. We both expressed it in the way we worked together with our kids and all the way down to the rhythm we have when we go to a grocery store. I hand you the items, you scan them, we both bag them, and we move so seamlessly. I always know where your hand is going to be, and you always know where mine is. And it's such a small thing, but it's not. It's familiarity and cooperation and trust and working together. And there is nobody I want to have that with more than you. The fact that I'm here right now, the fact that I'm trying to prevent or undo, I'm not sure how to call it. The fact that I'm here right now trying to untangle the mess of our miscommunication and misunderstanding. If that doesn't make you feel loved enough to carry you through the next few decades, I don't know what will. I hope it will. Because I need you to remember this. We need you to remember this. Because the version of you that I'm with in the future, he's not happy with what he did. He's not proud of himself. He's not thrilled with the idea that he hurt me. He's still a good guy who foolishly imagined that I didn't love him and did something really hurtful because of it. So, don't be that guy. Don't be that foolish. Your wife right now loves you desperately. Your wife in the future will love you desperately. Please don't ever forget that. Okay, it's time for us to head back. I know, talking about time again. Well, yeah, it really does have no meaning at this point, but I do have limited power, and I've got to get you back with enough to be able to get home myself. So, you feel good? Okay. I feel good too. Hopefully this time will work. I don't know. If not, I suppose I have to find a way to either forget or move on. Oh, no, honey. No. Forgiveness was easy. Once I understood why you did it, why he did it, forgiveness was easy. But, that doesn't take away the hurt. It doesn't take away the images in my head or the sense of being foolish if I take you back, or the sense of being unhappy if I don't. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of. I would desperately love to love you in the uncomplicated way that I once did. So I guess if none of this works, I love you in a complicated way. Let's get back. Hey there, guys. I would like to thank you all for listening, and I would like to thank my patrons. Vigar, Slasher No Slashing, Deuce, Mitchell Korn, Paul, Master Chief 592, Persona, March Fool, Scotta99, Shizuka Lynx, Slade, Anthony Bates, queer off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or X. Kai, Eric, John Bon Jovi, Match, Stuart Chilton, Atlas462, Nathan Histed, Sheep Sheppo, Aiden S., Curious Jorge, Basilisk Payne, Deep Fried Vibes, E. Hazasho, Goose, L., John Kebab, Eli, MCH Main, Salty Loganissa, Hungry Hippo, Alex Willette, Quincy Jones, Adam, Kobe Ewing, Killswitch Engage, Old Bean UK, Jonesy, The Biogender, King Kylie 12, Kiro Agreste, George Thurn, Anonymous, Chris Arctic Penguin 92, Duke is there, Kahlua Bear, Titan O'Grady. Jesse, Kolek92, Braulio Vargas, KJW, Sean, Wyland, Seth the Mess, Sir Remington, Kaguzo, Nick, Synergy12, Forces is Sorry, Raptor, Dreamy's Favorite Llama, Benedict's9, Ironhead333, Anzu Wiley, Nick Roberts, Cody, Nachtwahia, Emperor of Mankind, Skull, Yuri Boygon, We Beg Goy Epic, Mike, Fit External, Cherry Wise Script, Art Low, Jules, Solitary Surreal, Pierce the Heavens, A Red Bow, Jacketeer, Adrian Hassinger, Defulous Silent Monologue performed for a tea party attended by Spanish-speaking Superman, President Lincoln, and Neil Diamond, Tomberry Shuffle, Christian Kaleopa'a, You Read These Just Fine but Somehow Mess Up Jack, and Dweemy's Favorite, Whittle Two Gwemlin. Thank you all. And thank you everyone for your likes, your subscriptions, your notifications, because I keep getting restricted on the most wholesome stuff. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your shares. And thank you all for all of your attention, your kindness. You guys are wonderful. I hope you will be as good to yourselves as you are to me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.